Yeah.
Wherever you guys want to talk.
You guys do have offices.
That is true.
I might need to go to the hospital, actually.
No. I didn't hit anything.
Okay.
I think Dawn and I hallucinated the same thing.
Pretty much out. Maybe it was better to be in the trunk.
What do you think I'd like the trunk?
Well, good thing I got a Glock in my Rari, and I got my 1911 before the prices went up. What does this guy want now? If you guys are gonna be off your fucking tits already, I will start handing out bitch slaps. Don't fucking try me. Just let fucking roleplay be roleplay. I need some food. The entire council plus a few others got 30k for free, essentially, kind of. You could say that. He hasn't said a single word, though. I am ready for whatever's gonna happen. Alright, wait, we're going to his office?
Nakoda, Michael needs to stop to grab some food.
You can just go. I'll meet you up there. Not a good sign. There needs to be an antagonist for a protagonist to look good. No, because my streamer's always right. I forgot which one this is. It's not this one, is it? Nope, that's staff room.
Were you talking?
Huh?
Oh God, give me a sec. I'm having issues.
I thought he was just very upset and didn't say a single word.
Dude, so did I. It was so off. Oh my god, I was so off-putting one up the stairs. The guy that just wouldn't say a word to you. Oh my god.
Sorry, I couldn't hear anything.
Oh my god, you just scared me to death, dude.
Alright, let me lock the door. We thought you were very upset about.
Really mad. Oh. It felt like the silent treatment.
That's
I
kind
was
of disappointing.
I'm not that petty.
Why are you mad at me?
Huh?
Mad at him, not me.
Okay, so is everyone in the room aware of what happened on Saturday?
Well,
after the meeting?
After the meeting, like at the cop meeting?
Yes.
I had a officer tell me that was at the meeting.
Yeah, so an hour after the auditors gave all their information, seemingly Max already knew who the chief of police selection was going to be because they announced it pretty instantly.
He said it in the meeting that they already knew. That audit was completely worthless.
Correct, which is what my real where my real issue is going to be here is number one, he admitted in the meeting that he only put 2 names forward for chief. Number two, it has become to my attention that he didn't even interview all the people who were eligible for the position. And number three, we just spent over $200,000 on auditors. And now we were told immediately that not only are we not getting a budget from the state, we owe 300K, or we have to pay back the 300K that was given to us by the treasurer for engine replacements, which apparently we haven't used.
Wait, I have a question.
Yeah, sure.
The names that went forward, were they from PD?
I don't know. Max said in the meeting, and maybe I'm misremembering, but he said the 2 names that I put forward. Out of there was a total of 1, 2, I think 9 people who were eligible for the position. 7 seniors and 2 captains. As far as I am aware, the only people the mayor spoke to in person were Bones, McNulty, Ruby, and Barrick. Turner was never spoken to. I don't know if Slacks was spoken to in the capacity where he was ever. I don't think any of those captains were ever even in the running for that position, for obvious reasons. But senior officers DeRollo and Jackson both were not spoken to at all by the mayor.
Chat, first of all, you guys know because you watch him. You guys know what Moon did and who he talked to.
According
we
to
as
him,
characters don't know this.
The
That
new
is
chief's
meta.
now Barrick, and we have no budget. So we need to figure out a way to self-fund, which I am working on currently.
Wait, repeat the last part? Sorry.
The PD needs to figure out a way to self-fund, which I am trying to figure out right now at the moment.
I don't think it's possible. Not currently.
Wait, what do you mean?
I don't think it's unless you have PD funding or officers funding PD. It's not easy to be self-sustainable.
Well, I just mean until something changes. I'm going to be honest. My plan is right now is explain the reality to every officer and say, if you're going to be on duty, we need $5K a week every Monday in a pooled account, and we can all reimburse each other for repairs and whatever we need in the immediate, because we ain't getting any help from the state.
I don't think that's going to go over well at all, but
I mean, there's literally no other option.
You're gonna blood them into.
You're acting like this. I want this.
I know you don't, but
You know what would be great if the audit, which apparently was not taken into account at all. Because
why? So why are we just assuming that the audit is being thrown the fuck out? What is the audit
because
for?
nobody asked for anything from me with that audit.
Okay, I was told that there were hundreds of
That
pages
is
of
not
notes
true.
taken on the issues within PD, yet Max already knew who he was going to pick for chief before the meeting.
Was the audit for picking a chief of police though?
I mean,
Well,
the
it
audit
was
doesn't
for
matter
identifying
if you...
the problems, right?
Right, and
did-
if you already picked a chief of police, and the chief of police isn't asking for those audits either, it's worthless.
Okay. First of all, he just got chosen. Has he reached out and talked to you? Like, I don't think I don't think these audits are just completely a waste, though.
No. Okay, let me clarify. I do agree with you in a certain extent. I don't think the audit was a complete waste, but we can agree, right? One of the biggest issues that the PD has at the moment is not having enough people on duty, right?
Right.
Is that a fair thing to say?
Yes, that is what was gathered from the audit as well. Yes, correct.
Okay, so if we have no budget, how are we supposed to hire new people and get them out on duty?
Well, that's an issue in itself.
I know. But like, we have no money right now. In order to have an academy, I can tell you off the top of my head, 8 people going to an academy is $50,000. Do that for 3 shifts, that's $150K, which we don't have.
Who can check the state account or the PD account? Can you?
I don't have access to it. It's
Who
about to, it's about
has?
the captains did. Now I'm assuming the chief does. Last time I checked, the PD account is going to be very low because we had that well, now it's being termed as a loan that we have to pay back for the engine parts.
Yeah.
Which is whatever. But the idea that in the same breath we're identifying the problem as we need more cops, and then we're also saying you're not getting any funding is it genuinely doesn't make sense.
I agree. And okay, so this is gonna be a weird one because I can't just fucking tiptoe around it without. I don't think this is a Max decision. I don't want to put all the blame on Max. Is Max being loud about it and probably an asshole about it? Yes. The choice to have PD be self-sustainable in the way that it is right now is a federal government decision.
I'm not even placing necessarily the blame at the feet of the mayor on this one. I'm talking about the institution of the state and the mayor's office in unison, because if we're not getting a budget and the main issue that has been identified through the audit is not going to be addressed, yet the auditors are paid
Okay,
over
first off, chat,
200 grand for that.
Shut up. He's not incorrect.
I am
know you
starting
guys don't
to
like
lose
him, but he's not
the
incorrect.
trail of logic.
Because there is none, and that's why it's an issue, and it's going to be an issue going forward for the next 4 weeks. Until whatever system that they're working on is being put in place. There isn't really any way to fix it unless we have PD put money back into PD.
Right, which is why my, all jokes about blooding in aside, I'm not trying to shake down members of the PD for money. I'm just trying to be realistic with expectations on what our only solutions are right now.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a rough one. And that's why I've been voicing my opinion from the start for ways that we can have PD actually make some money. But I don't think there's an easy way.
No, I agree. And I'm not just going to sit around and cry about it anymore. I'm just going to try to find a solution until this fucking thing gets worked out, because I'm going to go insane if I try to actually work this out in my head.
Yeah, the problem is, what is the solution?
I wave.
Squid, thank you for 16 months.
It really is for us to pool our money in the immediate. So here's the issue, right? Either don't come on duty, or we need to pool our money together for the time being. In some capacity, because if you're a cadet that's hired tomorrow and you have an academy that you have to attend,
will it?
You need $4,500 in your pocket to purchase all the equipment you're going to need to start your academy.
You should rob a bank.
Plus gas, plus vehicle repairs, plus all the stuff that you need in order to start getting people on a learning track. I mean, I'm sure you've already seen it. We have half our PD on bicycles right now.
I saw a few, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how many people we're going to be catching on bicycles when they're in a 9F going 180 up a highway.
Can the state not give a loan to PD? They already have a loan now. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the solution is other than waiting for whatever system they're working on.
I don't know. It was kind of weird though. The mayor going around and asking everyone how much money they have in their bank account while he drives around however tens of thousands of dollar state paid for land stalker or whatever the hell he drives.
It's not state owned though. It's it's in his name.
And apparently, EMS are also not getting any money.
No, I know. I feel like
Which I
EMS
think is, I thought that was even more fucking wild than us not getting money. Like, what are they gonna do? Foot patrol for medical on people?
No, I think EMS is worse off than PD. But nobody's really speaking up for them.
Yeah, because at least we can like pull people over and write them a ticket, and we get money from that. How the fuck do they make money other than their hourly wage?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what the solution is. I voiced my opinion, and Jenny said the same thing at the meeting, but not much we can really do other than if PD wants to put money. But I don't know if it's like the expectations are that you go to work and the money you make at work goes back into work. Then I would just not go to work and make money elsewhere, right? That I can then pocket.
That's true, but again, then we're wrapping back around to the audit, which is nobody's on duty and we don't have enough officers.
Mm-hmm. I know. That's why this is an infinite loop of shit.
Yes.
How is that 9K for PD though?
Technically, don't have a representation for EMS in the council either.
No, we would assume it's Cantor.
She does. She's doctor. She's nothing to do with EMS.
Then who is representing the EMS?
No one.
Well, I know Kiki's chief, right? And she's in pretty regular contact with Cantor, but
I suppose it would be Cantor because she's medical liaison, but technically she's not going to have full understanding of EMS. You know, she can probably kind of help there. Is she?
Just have a union?
wait, I'm sorry.
Fuck
Is she
unions.
what?
She brought like any of the EMS issues forward?
Kiki? Well, they want.
No, I'm Cantor.
Yes, she has. They
Okay.
wanted off-road vehicles so they could start getting people on mountainsides, and now they ain't gonna get shit because there's no money.
You could pass a PD budget legislation with a supermajority. No. The PG budget is and will not be given. That is the federal government. Even if we have a majority state, majority vote for it, it's not going to happen. This is a federal government decision.
So I'm just gonna try to figure out a solution for the time being, because if we don't figure one out, there's nothing's gonna happen over the next month, and things are only gonna get worse. So
Yeah.
I have to try to at least make them better.
I don't know. At this point, you might as well do fucking like a what do you call it again? Not crowdfunding.
Crowdsourcing?
Crowdsourcing. What is it when you ask for?
You want the
No.
PD to start a GoFundMe?
You know, no, you know what you could do? You know what you could do, and I hear it's really effective? You could sell the naming rights of your department to a company.
I feel like you already saw that movie.
Yes, sell PD's naming rights to me, and I will rename that. I will pay you good money for it too.
Yeah, and I have a feeling that it's really efficient.
Every week you can rename the department.
Yeah,
For
every
X
week, like
amount.
sponsors.
What
yeah,
the hell
pretty
is
much.
this, NASCAR?
Yeah, pretty much. If you need sponsors, it's very effective to like say, hey.
What business sponsors? All the businesses that are popping up left, right, and center?
I mean, give me a second. I have a.
Oh, you can sell some room on
Hey,
your
what's
cars
up?
for sponsorships. You can have send your
Hey,
bonds sponsor your PD.
What? That's a state
I'm
business, though. That would
just
still be
in
the
a
state
meeting,
giving us money, which they said
but,
they're not.
I should be available
Nah.
soonish, and we can meet up and talk if you want.
This is the issue. We don't have any
you
businesses
need a
that
ride,
can
Paul
actually give you
McGregor.
money that wouldn't be from the state itself.
Yeah. Right, see you
We're
soon.
gonna
Bye.
circumvent the system. I'm being serious though. Honestly, one thing that I was actually thinking is, actually, I don't even know this is legal. I was gonna say we should have armed security escort fucking G6 and sanitation around.
And make them pay for that shit. Yes.
Yeah, but then they're gonna be like, you get paid anyway. Why the fuck am I paying you? I pay your. They're gonna. I've already had people say this to me. We pay taxes. I already pay your
But
salary.
no, you don't. That's the point. They don't. That exact same sentence can be seen back to them because they are paid by the state as well. And you don't get any budgets. So they don't pay for you via taxes. You pay your taxes as well. They get paid for the same way. You're of equal footing right now.
That is
because you do not benefit.
Yeah, but we are in theory. We are. They are paid by the. Everyone here is kind of paid by the state.
Everybody is paid by the state. That's what I'm saying. Everybody's paid by the state. So the argument of I pay my taxes, you can literally say that back to them right now because you get no benefit from those taxes. We're on the same footing as every single civilian in the city.
Give me 2 seconds before we continue. Frick Cantor. I'm gonna pee in her office. At the same time, I would genuinely like to know what chat's fix is. Because just saying that they're crying and there isn't an issue is incorrect. Yeah, but is it fair though? Again, is the fix that you take the money that you make from work and put it back into work? Is that the fix? Is that the end all be all? I hate these doors.
I guess we'll find out after storm.
Nobody knows.
Oh.
Wait, what do we know?
What is the qualifications for getting a weapons license?
Well, apparently even the county clerks don't know, so.
And they're supposed to stop. I didn't like it.
Oh, trust me, I'm gonna be here at
Oh yeah, I said I'd be here to support Dawn because she's got a sore throat.
Yeah, I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna tell people to fuck off.
So people are getting guns before they get a business.
The thing
Yes.
is that somebody did bring it up. There was no reason for people to get a business.
There's literally no reason to have a business license, especially if you're self-sustaining anyway. Especially if it's not a group and you're just
Wait.
doing a business on your own. There's no point.
But I thought you needed to be like recognized by the state.
Not really.
Wait, what? What? Were you, what?
Wait, what?
There's no law to have a business license to run a business.
Oh, wasn't there like an announcement, like people
No.
saying that they were running businesses were going to be like fined or something?
Oh, if you were running a state business that is owned by the state.
People were trying to do takeovers of state businesses, which is not something we allow. Right now, there isn't any incentive to have a business license at all. And then I think after I made the after I wrote the thing and people realized that they're not going to get shit, people are kind of just backed off. I haven't had people really talk to me about it. I think the expectations from people is how it was 5 years ago, that if you sign up for a business, you're going to get everything handed to you. That is not the case anymore.
So how are those money makers on the adoption and the wedding front going? Are we raking in cash on those pieces of legislation that the mayor pushed, or
The fuck if I know? I don't know if anyone has ever. I think you're making more money from drip checking people than you are from those things.
Yeah, I think you're right.
And it's going to be even better when the VDM Act comes into play too. He's so petty.
Yeah, the fucking
So is
cops
Max,
are going to be the
though.
ones getting VDM enacted on them. I'm going to be able to pay for shit.
Well, it's for
Sir,
you guys.
I'm
to
not
kind
laughing at you. I'm laughing at the
Yeah,
irony
no,
of this.
I heard you fucking wheezing over there laughing, okay? Thank you for...
I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at the irony of all of this.
Uh-huh.
No, we cannot
this is
override the
good.
feds. The
This is good.
feds is the final. If the feds want something to be some way, that is how
The
it's
good
gonna
news
be.
is
There's no
Captain Ruth has
overruling.
resigned, so surely all of our PD issues will be fixed instantly.
Wait, she resigned?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. She resigned.
I did not know that. Wait,
I
was I
forgot to
told
tell
that?
you.
Oh,
No, I forgot to tell you.
yeah. You're all
I got told
talking
last
like
night.
you're all.
By the way,
talking like
after
Max
the
isn't
mayor
also
announced that we weren't getting a budget from the state, people literally started going 42 in the middle of the meeting. So,
yeah, again, I'm not holding anything real life against anyone. What is this music? I'm gonna say something wild, and you didn't hear it from me.
uh-huh.
With everything going to shit after this, why isn't PD just looking at impeaching? Just, you know.
Because the person who decides on that also in the meeting told me we weren't getting a budget.
Well, again, the budget thing I can't say anything about because again, I think it's not as much as Max might be an asshole. I don't think it's in his cards to give you guys a budget. It's a federal that has just shut everything down. I don't think at the end of the day he would be against it. The federal government are the ones putting a stop for it.
I don't know. He seemed to really enjoy giving us the news in that meeting. I am not going to lie.
Maybe I don't know.
He literally just basically, I'll reenact the meeting. It was basically, Barrack's your new chief. Hello, Barrack. Pulls pin from grenade, places in Barrack's hand, walks out of meeting.
Max is always taking all the aggro. Yeah, but it just doesn't make sense if you look at it, though. It doesn't make sense in the way that, again, and this is from my point of view, I don't think Max is trying to run the PD into the ground. I think he's been dealt a shitty hand, in regards to the funding.
No,
But it's
no,
also
I-
it's coming across in a way that makes him not look great.
As someone who has been very suspicious of the mayor, I do concede that, if Crane is also saying that it's the federal government, then I'm not going to start, throwing blame at the mayor, who is at the will of the state, by all accounts. I will say it is a joke that we just paid $250,000 to auditors and now are getting no money after the relay of information has been enacted.
Who was the feds though? It's Coil and Buddha.
I don't know how you could look at those two situations and think that that is in any semblance okay. And I can't wait till eventually also with DOC starting up where we eventually are asked to intervene, because I know that's going to happen. It might not happen in a week. It might not happen in 2 weeks. It might not happen in 3 weeks, but eventually we will be asked to clean up that mess.
I don't know what there's to clean up. I don't think it makes much of a difference that you have two morons being at not PD at the prison, and they will get fucking their teeth kicked in every other day. They don't have any gear. There's nothing to steal from them.
No, but I mean like people holding them up to get released from the prison, or people.
This is not going to happen though, because nobody's is intervening, whatever is fucking intervening up there. Whatever happens up there stays up there. It's like its own thing. You guys have no reason to go up there. If they die,
Sounds like a state problem.
Well, it's not even a state problem. I don't think anyone cares about these two people. Oh, my bad. Actually, Jenny cares about one of them.
What, Carmine?
Is that a bit of jealousy there, Michael?
Is it jealousy? No.
A bit of jealousy there?
Nah.
Sure.
I think this is a fine way to get rid of two asshats that we don't want around. And they can go out there, they can flex all they want. I think it's gonna work against them, and it's not really our problem. I think it's gonna be see it as, I think Bolingbroke is gonna be like a sovereign nation. It's just its own thing. And whatever
It's gonna be
happens up
Arkham
there,
Asylum.
yeah, whatever
Amazing.
happens up there is not gonna be our problem. EMS stays away, PD stays away. If they get beat up, well, they can talk to the local doctor. If they die, they die. There's no loss.
All right.
I'm sorry, but that's the way I see it. And it might be fucked up, and I'm aware that I'm just throwing two people's lives away, but these are two people that I couldn't care less about.
No, I'm not. I'm not necessarily debating those facts. I'm just saying I feel like at some point this will become our problem, and by our I mean PD's.
No, I think it's going to be the same. It's going to be your problem when you have people jumping over the fences, like it was before. Other than that, it's not going to change anything, I don't think. So I wouldn't worry about that part.
I mean, I'll be honest, it's the least of my worries right now compared to the overall issues for us.
I still think I should go the nuclear route. I think I should just fucking open the sheriff's office and fucking...
With what money?
With my own money.
You're going to open the sheriff's office with your own money.
Sandy Shores is going to be my jurisdiction.
What
I'm
do you
going
mean it's your
to hire
jurisdiction?
all the cops that PD didn't want.
You're going to start your own department?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he is.
If you don't want to sell me your name so I can rename it to Simone PD, then I'm going to just start my own.
Simone PD?
That was crazy 5 years ago. That was a legitimate idea on the table.
I think, didn't I see this movie before and it ended up with someone burning a hospital down?
No, so after that failed, we actually did talk with Nick about him actually taking over from CPD. Oh,
I would if I
Do you
if I
think
was
the mayor
allowed
is
to,
going
I
to
would
be cool
fucking
with
do
you
it.
just starting your own police department?
I don't think see it like this. The people you guys call the old dogs? Old
I
guards?
am one. I am
dogs?
one.
Excuse me?
Old guards.
Just
Old
call
guards.
her an old
Old
dog?
dog.
Jesus
Call me
Christ,
a
Michael.
fucking dog?
Old guards.
I'll put that up to a language.
That's a lot of.
Oh my
that is a lot. Of, that is a
God.
lot of people.
That's what I mean. He's just getting ready to put me down, dude. That's all it is. Waiting for the time that he gets to snipe me again. You can hear it in him.
Jenny, you want to be the next to that? The Cornwood is going to be the sheriff, and then I'm going to have him.
You're picking Colmwood over me?
Would you want to be the sheriff?
I can't believe you
do
call
you
me an
want
old
that
dog.
position that you didn't
I
get?
know you're picking Colmwood over me. Oh my! You hear this? He's Dakota. I need to make a report that I might go missing in the next few weeks.
What?
Think he's gonna put me down like a dog?
I never said that. You're reading way in between the lines that don't exist.
Old dog, and now picking Colmwood over me. This is what you get, Dakota. You give someone all your loyalty, and this is what you get.
So, wait. By the way, I'm not opposed to hiring people who used to be in the PD. I actually have been saying that for a long time, that we need transfers for people that have experience as a sprinkle them in to help. How much money is it going to cost to start your own department? I feel like it's going to cost a shitload.
Like $25, and then you just make them pay for everything else.
Then you have the same problem we have right now.
Not really. Because when we employ them, we're gonna all make them do mandatory hunting trips every Friday.
Mandatory hunting trips.
Well,
Yeah.
we're up there anyways. We can just go.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
Mandatory hunting trips.
No, you know what we will do? We'll make it an export.
Yeah,
They'll
there you
go hunting and they'll just sell it to people, and they can go get the money. That's our export.
Yeah.
That's how we're gonna fund the PD.
Please tell me you two are trolling me right now, please.
We have a legitimate business plan and everything.
Okay, have fun getting that ground lifted. There's no businesses.
Oh, there is if we want to pay.
Pay what?
The fee to have my business license.
We'll sell it as a team building exercise, and then we'll just sell the profits or whatever we make from the team building exercises.
Yeah. You know how you said workout Wednesday? We have hunting Friday.
And you know what? While we're at it, we're already in Sandy and Polito. We'll bust all the moonshiners. We'll resell that.
True, and we can resell that. Perfect.
I'm sure we can distill it
you
even
know what
more
you
and
could
use
do?
it in
Even better, we could get all the evidence, and then we could raffle it off.
What am I hearing right now?
I'm sure the criminals will pay at least $100,000 for a Glock.
Yeah.
Please stop before I jump out this window.
No, it'll be fine. Nicole,
Yeah,
don't
we got
worry
this all
about it.
figured out. Don't worry.
It will be. Do you know how many times I've heard it'll be fine in my life?
Got it figured out. Don't worry.
Not enough.
I'll work.
Just
I'll work
relax,
on the,
Dakota.
I'll work
Just
on
relax,
the new
okay?
I'll work on
Just
the
relax.
new PD budget for the existing department, okay?
Okay.
And then you guys can worry about the military group or whatever is going to go on up there.
Uh-huh.
Hmm?
You should do a fundraiser. If people are so unhappy with the PD and everything, I'm sure people would throw money at you, right?
They'll throw stuff at us. I don't think it'll be money.
What about if you do a raffle for a CVPI, but then you stick it so it only can go to an officer, but you open it up to the public?
What? Why am I doing corruption already?
Well, are people allowed to buy a decommissioned CVPI?
Is that still a thing?
I don't know.
I don't
Is it?
know. Is it?
We don't have enough vehicles for the officers right now. I'm not decommissioning anything to sell to the public.
How much is a CVPI?
Like 45 grand?
It's easy money there.
arcade ride. This is so fucked up.
Yeah, I'll work on the budget. I'll worry about it in a month, I guess.
Oh, just make everyone go work group 6. None of you are felons.
Right, but then there's no cops on duty.
Just make
Also,
it
why
so
wouldn't
that
they just
everybody.
pocket that money though? That's the thing. The issue is that why wouldn't they? If they go work elsewhere, that is just pocket. That is money they can pocket themselves. That doesn't have to go into PD.
Right. So as he said, then you put dues in, and then you blood them in, and you make sure they give you 5K a week.
Who the fuck is saying blooding anybody in, Jenny?
Because this, when you're asking for money like that, that is what is criminal underground shit. Like, that is what gangs do.
Well, newsflash, we might be doing that soon as well.
Huh?
Yeah.
I refuse.
Okay.
You don't have a choice.
I have a choice.
So
You're
don't.
not turning me into a cop.
How about I turn you into a cop?
You're gonna ask me for money that I have to put back into. Okay.
Yeah, you are. You are gonna have to. Do you wanna know why?
Why?
We can't cover our bills.
Sounds like a PD problem.
Yeah. You wanna know who else has the PD problem? Our house.
Well, hopefully the new chief will be at the meeting today because I haven't seen him in 24 hours.
Oh, I wonder why.
He's left the country.
He
man.
was like
packed
put in
up.
the middle of a pack of wolves. I'm like, yeah.
That's why I said he literally got. Listen, I have my own opinions on the appointment, but I can still objectively say that the guy got absolutely railroaded straight out of the gate.
Oh, I'm
You
just
think-
thinking about it now.
You think
Oh,
he's still
God.
holding the grenade?
Yeah, probably.
I felt bad for him when people were literally going 42 in the middle of the meeting. It was.
Imagine your moment when you finally achieve something that's so cool as like running a PD and everyone is so upset they eat you. You haven't done anything yet. That's a rough one. Poor guy.
He's in a shitty position.
I mean, he's going to be having to overcome some seriously suspicious optics, unfortunately, which isn't going to help.
It's not a great position he's been put in.
Is Barack aware that his name was put forward for chief of police?
What'd you say?
Is Barack aware that his name was
Yeah,
put
because
forward?
I fucking told him.
You told him?
Well, yeah, we had a conversation with him. I was like, would you want a position? He said, no, I don't want a position, but I might as well take it.
Wait, what? He said he didn't want it?
Nobody wants that job. Are you crazy?
I got the perfect meme.
I'm
for
going to
this.
tell you right now, nobody better try to promote me to fucking anything. I'm staying at officer.
You know, it's crazy. Rhodes said the exact same. He's like,
Yep.
if you try and do that, I'm going to quit.
I had the captains both come up to me afterwards and say, the PD really needs you right now. To which I said, I'm going 42. I'm going to bed. Yeah, I'm getting the U treatment.
The U treatment.
Yep.
Triggered all PTSD in one sentence.
Yep. I told you.
The
I'm you
fuck did I
now.
just hear.
No, wait, you're not me yet. Not me yet, because you haven't got to the point where you actually held the PD. Then they remove you from your position and say you weren't doing enough. You haven't got there yet. You're almost there. You're not there yet.
Fingers crossed.
You're almost there, dude. You're almost there.
This is Barrick. This is what he got signed up for. Oh, that's...
You also haven't covered up terrorism yet, so you're a little bit farther away from it.
I don't envision that one being on my bingo card.
Like, that is...
Dude, hearing the PD needs you is like a fucking monthly occurrence for me. It's so demoralizing.
great. I love it. Moon's the one swinging the fire. Yeah.
Yeah.
Carry on.
That's
Subject,
it.
please. Please change subject.
I
I'm
mean,
gonna get triggered.
we're gonna have an interesting week, that's for sure.
Odin's son.
I'm gonna be very interested to see who is selected as assistant chief, though. I'll tell you that.
I would assume he's picking Ruby if she wants that position.
I would hope that's who's picked.
Because at the end of the day, my two options, my two choices were literally Ruby or Barrick, and I wasn't really in favor of either or. So I feel like they should be the duo to going forward.
Yeah, I mean, I think it should be her. But he does have the option to pick whoever he wants.
Yeah, that's the thing. She's probably gonna turn it down. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like if things keep going the way, like everyone goes on bike patrol, etc., maybe it'll open somebody's eyes, but the fuck do I know?
Yeah, did anyone take into account what the captain sent over as far as selecting the chief, or was that just completely ixnayed by the federal government?
Do you even know if there's anything sent over?
Oh, I have the document that was sent.
Okay.
Never saw that document, so I wouldn't know.
All right, thanks. You just answered my question. Because the captains proposed something like 2 weeks ago, apparently, on selecting a chief. And if you didn't see it, and no one else knows about it, I have a pretty good idea where that went.
Who did they give it to?
I don't want to misquote, but I believe they sent it to the mayor.
It's it is. It's amazing. Max is just getting all the aggro for everything.
No. I'm not. That's what they said to me.
I know. They're just dumb. Like that's the thing.
Because here's the other thing that I was taking issue with.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, people keep reading the legislation as the mayor when it says the mayor office, which includes you.
I have brought it up so many times. I've told people to reread the legislation.
I know
to see if people paid attention to it, and every time they were like, the mayor, the fucking council, state. At no point did they say deputy mayor, which is fine because that means everyone. If I do something, it's just gonna go to Max.
Okay. Can I play devil's up? Actually, I'll do it later with you. I'm not going to do it for Dakota.
No, you can do it.
No, you good.
Why? You don't want to throw me under the bus?
No, I just don't think it's appropriate conversation right now.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I'm well aware that you're involved just as much in the process according to the legislation.
I'm gonna fire the captains and then say Max did it.
Too late. They're already been demoted.
They've been demoted?
Yeah, they're under the chief now.
Oh, okay. That's not demotion per se. They just...
What? It absolutely is. 2 days ago, they were the highest rank. Now they're not.
Yeah, but they still hold the almost same amount of power, though.
Which, according to them, is none. Because they all think that the mayor can walk onto a scene and tell them what to do.
What is this doom spiraling, even from the captains? I am... This is just crazy to me. he did overthrow a decision. Yeah, but apparently Max is also talking to Slacks, and they're apparently buddy now. I don't know. I don't know anymore, Dakota. I brought up my stuff on how to try and fix PD in a way, but it's on the federal right now. Everything that happens from this point forward is rough.
It'll be an interesting week.
Yeah. Again, keep it in mind if you guys want to sell the naming of MRPD, I'll buy it.
I don't believe that I have the authority to do that.
You know what? I'll talk to Barrick about it.
There you go. Talk to the chief.
Yeah. I wonder how long. Did they give a time frame for whenever this new system comes into play, or did they just say a few weeks?
I heard a month.
Shit.
But who knows?
A month. That is a long time.
Oh, I'm aware. I'm aware.
Well, I should be able to get a hang of Max. Get a hold of Max, I guess.
Okay.
This time around, because now I'm more of a degenerate, maybe, possibly. I don't fucking know anymore. So I'll try and talk to him just to figure out where things are. I don't know. Max is an interesting person. I feel like if you're... I feel like if you do not agree with him, he's gonna just close up and not give you shit.
Oh, really? I haven't gotten that impression at all.
Maybe you should just be a yes man, Dakota.
I would rather get fired than be a yes man.
That's a joke. I'm not expecting you to be a yes man.
Oh, I know.
Oh,
But it's
shit.
like...
Hey. Legislation's gone through the gun licenses.
Oh, fuck off.
Don just texted me.
This piece of legislation will govern the issuance. No one with a felony may apply for a weapons license. Anyone applying for a weapons license must be able to explain the stand your ground concept in their own words to satisfy. We don't have a stand your ground concept, though, do we?
Yes, we do. We do.
It's the last.
To the
it's
bottom
if
of
you
the
have
Constitution.
it's literally if you have no other option and you are backed into a con, and the only thing you can do is defend yourself. At that point, you have the right to defend yourself.
Oh, was it the castle doctrine we don't have then?
Castle, yeah.
Oh, my bad. Anyone applying for a weapons license must be able to explain the criminal negligent ownership of a firearm charge. Okay. Yes, I'm reading it right now. What do you want?
I found out how much guns are.
How much are they?
35k.
Yeah, there you go.
Well,
Well, I don't care.
yeah, you do, because you wouldn't fucking tell me.
Oh, well, okay. You would probably figure that out today.
Yeah, I know, because I'll rob someone and they'll say that was 35k, and I'll say I don't give a fuck.
You robbed somebody?
No, when someone has one, I rob it off them. They'll say it was that much, and then I'll laugh at them.
Or for gifting that separate to me. Oh, that's what you're saying. Yeah, well, there you go.
Yeah. I just called to taunt you.
No, yeah, I'm fine. You would have found out anyways, so. All right, I'm going to keep reading this thing, so I'll call
Yeah.
you back.
Right, bye-bye.
What?
I'm going to be honest. I think $25,000 is way too cheap.
Do you know what a gun is worth,
No,
though?
it's not.
The weapon itself is 35,000.
And then for 30 bullets, it's 2K as well.
Yeah, the mayor seemed really concerned about the price of ammunition for some reason.
I wonder why. I don't know. I feel like the price is fine. Like, if you take into consideration that a gun is now 35 grand. Although I'm still not kind of agreeing with this, but I don't think there's ever going to be a good time to push out weapons licenses. So,
Well, I can't wait to get on the streets after the meeting.
I don't think it's going to be an issue if it's 25 grand and plus the 35 to even get a gun. That is a lot of money. I don't think there's going to be an influx of weapons just yet. It's Wait, how much is it? Yeah, 35 to 60 plus the ammo plus the magazines. It's like almost 70 grand for the entire thing. That is a lot of money.
Can I ask you a question? When did you buy your gun?
Oh, I bought it for 750.
No. When did you buy it, though?
Oh, the day we got the weapons license.
Okay, and what kind of condition is it in right now?
It's like new.
Okay, so why do people need to be able to buy more than one?
It's a good question.
Because if, like, my PD firearm is like brand new too, and I've had it for quite some time. So if the gun is going to last that long, I feel like there is absolutely no need for people to be able to buy more than one a month.
Why do they not degrade?
In my personal opinion.
No, I see your point. I think I was gonna bring forward that it would be like one a month.
Unless the new shipment of firearms that gets imported to the city has a wear and tear a little bit more than the older models. But if it's going to continue to be that way, then unless you get robbed, there's absolutely no need for you to go buy another one.
No, I agree. But I don't think it's gonna be a shit show if we try to enforce that by having people register and everything. That's we talked about at first. I'm not against it per se, but I feel like I don't know. I don't think there's winning. There's no winning with a weapons license at all. In the current state, they're going to be targets, so we just have to accept that. Does it give them the upper hand because now they can defend themselves? Sure, but it's always going to be a shit show. Did we talk about, like... Did we make a limit to how many guns you can lose before you lose your gun or your license?
I think it was 3.
Was it a 3-strike system?
Yeah, because it's criminally negligent ownership in the first degree, criminally negligent ownership in the second, and then the third is you're out.
Okay. But that's only if you don't report it, right? So what if I report it just once a week?
If you're losing a gun once a week for a month straight, I would say that you shouldn't have a gun.
I agree, but I also disagree. Again, the fact that people have this license is going to put a target on their back by default. Because the way it is now... Yeah, I don't know. It's...
Has there been any on the topic of gun licenses and firearms, and has there been any discussion about the turbo situation and maybe like bolting those in tighter to the vehicles?
Yeah, it's been brought up.
Is there any change on that frontier imminent, or is it just
Hopefully.
Okay?
The fact that you can speedrun removing a fucking turbo that is bolted onto a car